Fighters battling Libyan leader Moammar Gadhafi were experimenting with a fresh addition to their armory Thursday, communications equipment donated by France. Businessman and organizer Khalid Balam said he hopes the gear helps resolve coordination problems among the rebels and between their forces and those of the NATO alliance.
The last couple of days we are receiving some materials to help us with communications, wireless ones. It's a new one. We don't have much experience on dealing with it, but to make our life a little bit easier.
In Europe, meanwhile, diplomats from the NATO nations may have been smiling, but they were also struggling to overcome differences about how to proceed in Libya. Still, U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Rodham Clinton insists they've agreed on the result they're striving for.
We are also sharing the same goal, which is to see the end of the Gadhafi regime in Libya, and we are contributing in many ways in order to see that goal realized.
The European Union has taken one decisive step, lifting sanctions against Libya's former foreign minister Moussa Koussa. Reportedly, they want to try to encourage others in Gadhafi's inner circle to defect. In Cairo, UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon was chairing a meeting on Libya. He said he wanted to see a ceasefire in the country, but also offered up some fresh criticism of Gadhafi.
Killing his own people, this is totally unacceptable. This is a violation of human rights and international humanitarian law. Thus, I believe he has lost completely his legitimacy.
On the ground in Libya, explosions were heard and smoke seen in the capital, Tripoli, although Libyan television followed that by showing pictures of Gadhafi himself on a defiant tour of the city, shaking his fists as he rolled standing up in an open-top car. And there were more reports of heavy shelling by pro-Gadhafi forces against civilians in the beleaguered western town of Misrata. Back in the desert to the east, though, rebels think they know what can tip the balance of the fighting in the country. They say they'd do much better facing off against fighters supporting Gadhafi if the international community would supply them with better weapons. Karen Sloan, The Associated Press.